We're also getting new details about yesterday's deadly plane crash in Akron, Ohio. We now know all 9 people on board worked for a company called PEB Enterprises, and none of them survived. PEB is a real estate development firm.
Our Cleveland affiliate WOIO reports that the first victim has been identified as 50-year-old Diane Smoot.
The small plane went down after clipping a telephone wire near a local airport. The NTSB is investigating. Don Daler is near the crash site in Akron with more.
Looks like we have a plane into a house, heavy fire. We have a lot of wires down.
The private charter flight ended in flames in this Akron neighborhood.
All of a sudden, this plane just dropped out of the sky. I just knew people were not walking away from it.
The owner of the Hawker 800 jet said 7 passengers and 2 crew members were on board.
We haven't been able to get any answers. We've been up all night.
Jeannie Ferrara says her sister Diane Smoot was killed in the crash. She says it was a trip planned to scout real estate.
She was very excited because it was the first trip that she had ever made with the executives. And the tragic thing is, the plane had all the executives for the company on it. I don't know if there were any left in the office.
The flight left the Dayton Wright Brothers Airport at 2:13 p.m. bound for Akron. It's just a 36-minute trip. The plane crashed about 4 miles from the runway at the Akron Fulton International Airport.
It sounded like a bunch of ammunition going off in there. As it kept popping, you could hear it popping.
Witnesses told emergency dispatchers the plane clipped telephone and electrical wires and then slammed into the apartment building.
An airplane just crashed into these houses right in front of me. It started to turn, so the wing hit a bunch of lines. It just went straight into them.
Its fuselage came to rest in an embankment behind the building. The fire burned for hours, making the initial investigation difficult.
This is a very complex situation, and it needs to be done very carefully, and everything needs to be documented well.
No one on the ground was hurt. This man said the building that was hit is the place his friend called home.
He just left his apartment to go buy groceries. By the grace of God, he wasn't there.
Don Daler reporting there. Investigators say they will be looking into the plane's flight data recorder today to see if it holds any clues as to what caused the crash.